Hi, so good to see you here. I have four amazing Google Drive keyboard shortcuts that will seriously save you a ton of time. And then a little bonus at the end so that you can continue to be productive with keyboard shortcuts. So stay tuned. Hi, it's your Google BFF, Adrienne Farrow, here to save you some time with some keyboard shortcuts. I'm a huge fan of keyboard shortcuts because they really save so much time. So many different clicks that you could need to do to get to the same thing can be done with one keyboard shortcut. So I'm going to share with you my favorite four that I recently used on a VIP day with a client where I transformed her Google Drive, moving folders and files from her Gmail account over to her new business workspace. And so I had to set up a ton of files. I had to create that file structure for her. And believe me, my hands were hurting when I was doing the mouse. So I really delved into how can I save time with keyboard shortcuts in Google Drive. And I found these four that saved me a ton of time. So let's get going. All right, so here is the beautiful Google Drive that I organized in the last video. So if you haven't checked that out, please do so. It is linked down below. Now, I did share in the last video keyboard shortcut number one. And keyboard shortcut number one is to use Shift and then F for a new folder. So that is the same as if you were to go here to new and new folder. So 2 clicks. Or if you were to right click a new folder, also 2 clicks. But the keyboard shortcut is just 2 fingers on your keyboard, Shift F. Saves a ton of time. So let's go here. I'm going to do a new folder here. I'm going to say I have a product, a new digital product. So Shift F for a new folder. And the new digital product is going to be called Tips and Tricks for Google Slides. Okay, great. One of the things I just realized that I forgot the date on here. So keyboard shortcut number 2 is an easy way to rename your folders or your files. So whatever one is highlighted right here, all you have to do is just click the letter N for rename, and it will pull up that rename screen. So let's show that again. If you just click the letter N, rename right there. So if I want to say I'm going to do this in February, so let's just do 2-2024. Perfect. So now I have that renamed. If you were to use mouse clicks, you would either have to right click and go down here to rename, so 2 clicks, or you would have to go here up to those 3 dots and then go to rename. So also 2 clicks. So all you have to do to rename is just press the letter N and it will rename. That one I used all of the time. Now, if you want to move a folder or a file really easily, all you have to do is press the letter Z. And then the move screen will come up and then you can then click and find where you want to go. So if you have it all locations, maybe you're going to move it to your archive folder right here. All you have to do is press that letter Z. So let's show that again. If I press the letter Z, right here, move screen open. How would you do that without a keyboard shortcut? Let's see. You would right click, you would go to organize, and then you would go to move. So while it's not really a click because you're not really clicking on organize, and you could, but that's about 3 clicks right there. So let's do that again. You would click on the file, you would right click, you would go to organize, move. So essentially about 3 clicks, maybe 2, because this is really just a drag over. But all I would have to do is just do Z. All right, my last one for you is if you want to easily share a file with someone or share a folder. So here I am in this folder and I want to share this folder with someone. All I would need to do is press a period and then the share screen comes up. And then from there, I can decide who needs to have access, what the general access is, copy the link, etc. So again, if I press the period, There it goes. Here is the tips and tricks sharing screen. How would I share it otherwise? You could do it in a couple different ways. You can right click here, go to share, and then go to share. And then you have this. Or you would have to go up here to that little share button and then share it from there. So this one saves a little bit of clicks with that little shortcut up there. It doesn't save as much, but if your fingers are already on the keyboard, a period is really easy to type just to get that, to have that shared. So just to recap the 4 different keyboard shortcuts, we have Shift F for a new folder. We have N to rename a folder. And we have Z to move the folder. We have a period to share that folder. Now here is that bonus tip for you. There are so many other shortcuts that it's just difficult to show all in one video and it would just get really long. So if you go up here to the settings and go to keyboard shortcuts, here is all of the different keyboard shortcuts that you can use in Google Drive. There are quite a few of them. And so what I would suggest is finding the ones that you really think would be most useful for you. Like I did for me, I found that those were the 4 I really needed. And then practice those and commit those to memory before finding a new set of keyboard shortcuts so that you can really, really get used to those. Now, if you found these keyboard shortcuts helpful, I do have a brand new freebie on keyboard shortcuts. It's my ultimate guide to Google keyboard shortcuts. It goes over the Google shortcuts that go over all of the different aspects of Google, so the universal ones, if you will, and then ones that are Google Drive specific, Gmail specific, Chrome specific, etc. And I know there is a ton of them, so what I really tried to do was find the most useful ones or the most frequently used ones and put that in that guide. So if that seems like something that would be really useful for you, click the link down below and sign up for that freebie and start committing those keyboard shortcuts to memory because those really do save you time and clicks. And pop over to my Instagram because every week I give you a keyboard shortcut of the week. And that is one that you can just commit to memory, practice, and try and save yourself time by using that one specific keyboard shortcut. Thank you so much for joining me today. Don't forget to subscribe to get more concrete, practical Google tips and tricks that will really save you clicks. And I can't wait to see you in the next video. Take care.